Top set and an open ender. Wow. Do hit it. We have some tournaments coming up. I'm opening cash game tables. It's gonna be a fun one. So here, interesting hand. We're blocking the jack. We have sixes. There's not that many turns that we really like. This is the kind of set you can check back. You definitely want to have some sets in your check back range. I was thinking about a small bet on the left. Here we have very standard 3-bet. Start with a check here. It's a strong hand, but not necessarily a hand that really wants to stack up on the flop. Could bet twice for value, but one time also definitely possible. Yeah, we can't fold his hand, so go for the check call. Small bet on the turn from Marshall. Kind of saying that he has a hand that I have. Make the call. Does have the ace high flush. Pretty easy call here against the raise. Tempting hand to stab with, but it's very hard to follow up on the river, I think. Against this line, I think we can bet. It's definitely the bottom of our range. We see bet nearly range on this board, so no need to start slow playing this hand all of a sudden. Slow plays really I've generated on boards that are not that good for our range, so ace 5-3 could be a board where we want to slow play a bunch of our aces. But for instance, when ace king comes on the flop, we're just betting 100% of our aces. Probably one of the biggest mistakes that's made by amateur players, to slow play too much when they have a good hand. When you have a good hand, you really want to put money in the pot. Here again, we have a set that does not really have any form of backup, so it goes quite nicely in the checking range. 7-8, Jack-8, King-Jack, all beat us. Unlikely that my opponent is betting small with the King-Jack, I think. It does follow it up. I think we're just gonna call here. Does have the Jack-8 and the 7-8. Coming in with the polar stab. Quick call for my opponent. Freestyle territory now. I think we're going to bluff here. No showdown in the Jack of Hearts. Wish me good luck. King high flush probably. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Very nice slow play. Got me good. Got me pretty good. Start with a strong hand. And the big blind, very standard 3-bet. After the challenge, we're sizing down a little bit on these boards. Would be nice, would be nice. Going to check back here. And the deuce, we actually find showdown value. It's not great, but if you start including these hands in your bluffs, then you're really overdoing it. We do win this one. Hey Dirk, do you know most names behind the screen names of the people that you play against? I do. The high stakes community is quite tight-knit. And when I say tight-knit, I don't mean that we're all very close to each other, but we all know each other. It's been a long time since somebody came up through the ranks and challenged the status quo that we have at the moment. Ace King King 7. Amateurs would really struggle with finding enough bluff 4-bets, which makes this a flat call, but I don't know much about this guy and he might be super crazy. Let's see. Crazy enough. It's not a super crazy hand to 4-bet, but luckily he finds it so that our 5-bet is not too bad. Going to run it one time only. It's a good flop. 32% doesn't change that much, and the turn is very good. 9 of hearts on the river. Very dangerous bet here against the Viv. A lot of regret if he jams. Mixed small, so we can actually call, but it's not super exciting. He got us. He got us. Well done, Viv. Don't raise these enough. You just fast play them usually. Let's see what the Viv has in store. I think we're just going for the stack here. He's calling something, so might be a low flush, might be a high flush, but yeah, so be it. So be it. How do you say? Not fold too much at all. Ace on the flop. I'm calling, but it might be a very big mistake against this player type. He checks. Yeah, super suspicious of course, but going to jam anyway with the a7. Wow. He has a bluff 4-bet. 25 or whatever. Here we have the 8s with a nut flush draw. A good reason to bet on the turn. Just check calling is fine, inviting bluffs. Now we're gonna jam it, of course. Super nice run out. Trying to stand the dice, my timing a little bit on the river. Make sure I give myself enough time to find bluffs as well. Blocking 9-7, so not expecting too many calls. Maybe very thin value from 4-7. 9-7. I think we're allowed to fold here, but it's not an easy decision for sure. In theory, probably prefer to call, I don't know. Going to raise it up with his hand. BGP raises. Ripping Jack 7. Don't think we're folding this. That's unfortunate. These double paired, double suited hands are nice for board coverage. You 3-bet almost all your double paired hands and 4-card. 5-card would be too crazy. And here we kind of have a nice bluff raise. Hard to have in position bluffs here, but I think this hand looks very well as a check raise on the turn. Ooh, does call. It's yeah, fine. Once I run it twice, I usually just like running it once. Big mistake. Never mind. Never mind. I think Bobby has a maniac mode. Pot betting kind of attractive with a lot of potentially bad rivers, but also we have the higher straight covered, so kind of wanna keep him in. Bobby in the time bank. Heads up is your strongest game from 4-card ring, 5-card ring and MTT. What is your second? 4-card 4 max probably. I don't rate my own tournament game that incredibly high. Mostly going by feel and what I see from other very good players. Okay, lock it in. Not sure what I'm doing here with the 8-8 Jack 6. It's not a limp. It's not a limp. Now it's interesting. So we just call still. Yeah, against Venom, I'm going to call. Flush. Super nice hand to call. We block the flush. We have top pair. It's blind versus blind. My opponent is aggressive enough. Never in my life have I seen someone bluff there. Might be a close spot. 25%. They are gonna beat each other out of the pot. Yeah, it's all very marginal, of course, but 27%. Yeah. That's us. Don't do this at home. The suggestion. So here we have a straight to bet it for value. Could check call as well. We're blocking aces and kings. Those are calling candidates. 4 places left for in the money. 5 out of 15 in the 1k. It's a pretty big one. 22.6k up top. We're really playing these tournaments for the win, so I think flat calling your aces there is pretty bad tournament behavior. It's probably close between jamming and betting smaller. Unlikely my opponent has a 3. You would think. Unlikely. Not going to fold. Very important all in here. It's kind of for the chip lead. Basically 0 outs. A little bit more. Oh, come on. That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay. Seven, 8 of spades beats us. It's very likely, of course. Gonna size down, holding both the ace and the king. Theory, probably just putting 175 seems fine. Terrible timing on this hand. Okay, now we have to lock in. Up against 5 poker with a 9 high flush draw. Checking is the way to go here. Yeah, a very easy step. We have a flush, so I'm not going anywhere. I think we should even just call the river. Go to bet for value. Bottom right. Person eliminated on the left hand table. Need to raise up with the ace queen 5-7. 2 pair here on the right side. I don't think we consider folding it. Poorer and poorer. The emoticon call. Fan with the pot. 0 pairs. I think we just check folds. I think we fold against the Venom. He's a very capable player. Definitely capable of bluffing there. All in. Small kind of. And the 4 comes in. That's not great. The call with the 9s and the hard draw. Can we call here? Can we call? Probably. Not sure. Flop doesn't matter, of course. We need to know the answer, regardless of the flop. Go for Explo bluff. Wrapping ace 3 or something. This chip leader has been rather kind versus our limps. Going to raise it up with king 10-7, very standard. He would have jack 10. Not really a reason to step. Basically protected on any run outs. Betting here can be nice. Be close down. Fold. None. Probably make another pay jump to 10k. The next one is to 15k. Queen 8. 9. 13 guaranteed, 15 in the other one, so already winning kind of. Top pair, no backup. Place a check. The most aggressive chip leader. The opposite was true. So I'm going to assume that it's not going to be too aggressive. Okay, we bet again. I get called. It's unfortunate. And Fortunate. Raise from Fabio. We have a terrible hand against the raise, but this shallow stack, there's not much folding going on. 2 pair is good enough to stack off, of course. Easy call. We're basically flipping. Not anymore. It's okay. I feel very happy with this result. Really above expectation. 15k. Who was the hardest opponent in PLO 4 heads up till now in your career? It's a tough question. Who did I struggle the most with? Clicker probably comes to mind. He played quite a bit and I wasn't able to figure him out. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are probably better than him, but I haven't played much against him, like Sanita and stuff are probably better, but I never tested those people. We'll see. Here we're way ahead. Against 7-5, not anymore. Do river, higher 2 pair. Quick fold for my opponent, who is likely just drawing. Or else he would probably take a bit more time to consider calling there. Gonna raise. Here we go for the thin value with ace jack. Maybe not. Final table alert. Feels like an okay candidate to go for the bluff position. Okay, so we're finally actually on the final table. A double up. It's not all bad. Down to our last chips. Very good flop. I was going to flat call, but against the small size, I think raising. Somebody busted, so we have 5 left here. Venom opens a hand and Vibe instantly punches the open. So we have a very easy shove. We get unlucky against Vibe. In terms of hand, we're up against a very good turn. That's a very good turn. 15 big blinds. Enough to make it sometimes. Opening close to every hand, I would think so. So I think it's time to go. Blinds are coming in. Should definitely take a little bit more time next time, but... he's got a pair in his hand. It's a very good flop. Still hit a 5, not anymore. He's dead. Instead, we're running good here in this 2k with the all-ins. Survived 2 already. Okay, it's kind of nice what's happening now because we got to go all in against the short stack instead of us risking our tournament life. 66% to make the cash. It's a troublesome flop to fade a 6 jack or a queen. Let's go, boys and girls. It's a good one. It's an important one. Huh? This is a strong hand. I really have to watch my timings. I'm being very... it feels like I don't have much field equity, or else 4-betting there might be super nice. We have a lot of equity here. 98%. Jesus Christ. What a life. What a life. We're heads up for the win in the 2k. 20k up top, and we have a very hefty chip lead. Again, hand could limp raise, could open. Almost inclined to go all in, but go is probably slightly preferred. Very easy stack up here. Let's see what he has. Wow. He's dead. He did. He did it. That's nice. His 3-bet fine, probably. We've been very passive, 20 big blinds deep as we should, so it's nice to mix in a hand like this. And we might get some fold equity. Officially you don't get to delay it here, unofficially it's probably fine. I'm going to check it back one more time. Now we can comfortably bet for value if our opponent checks. More important to spot is the lower the heart rate. Maybe I'm just keeping it. Probably close to. I wanted to say range check, but that's not true at all. Like we have all the overpairs and they're quite shallow. They're not folding, of course. That's way too strong. He's got 4-5. He's got 4-5. 58 heart rate. He has 4-5. That's disappointing. Imagine calling a good shot there and just hitting it. Potato, potato. Do we get to bet here? Ace jack, good shot, and a flush draw. If we face a bet, do we go all in here? Seems more convincing of a bet, this one. I think this hand is just an all-in. Nice to get the fold. And this hand might be an all-in against the raise. Pretty sure it is. Okay. Let's go, boys and girls. Wish me good luck. We're flipping. We're not flipping anymore. Wow, 27% still. I believe. Okay, boys, and girls, boys and girls. It's a double second place today, which is very nice. Appreciate you guys checking in, and see you guys in the next week.